third shift ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Big hole to the 30. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the check from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18, Pioneers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. offense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll work forward for a couple. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8.
Let's go. 7, 8, 7.
He'll drop to throw. A quick slant to Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That stop made by Byron Young.
It's now second and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy. 19 tight. 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout to talk things over before third down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. To the pylons, he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Some of y'all too big for your britches.
On the set. Get it. Steady.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll manage short this forward to the 37. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Second down and 8.
19. 10. 60 bucks.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Very nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Has some room inside the 30. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Tampa. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes. 3rd down and 9.
5 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
The drive will start on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams out to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Go.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Knock 60 vices, 60 vices.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
3rd and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, here's Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, It's third down.
Ready up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Horn now to return it.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 33, here's second and 8.
Tag. Ready.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin is the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
First and goal, and it's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
Henry. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bucs move out in front. The new score, 17-14. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Horn now to return it. Whoa! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Carney now kick it away following the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. 35-yard line.
Smash! Smash! Ready!
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Ready, first and 10.
Go!
Going to go right back to Henry.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard. This is Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Tampa. David is best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, L.A. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go!
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kobe Durant up to make the stop.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, set!
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Tag! Like it! Ready, right?
The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to start this inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ready.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Stop. Ready. Steady.
Here's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down and 9.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey. Buffalo 8. Bronco 80.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving left, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up. second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Go!
They'll run it with Henry. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Third and goal.
Go! 79 Bronx. 60 Vikings. 60.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Well, sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll let Bouncer run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A float behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin, touchdown Buccaneers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Horn now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll drop to throw. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to throw. To the receiver, Horn. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On the ground, it's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
To the air now on first and 10. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
It is third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 32-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll run with Irving. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Flag. Cowboy 80.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Here's Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Hammering pitches. There to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Got it. 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Ready. 19.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And once again, he loses the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. Going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up, so wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the set. Set. 19.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
Ready, set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19. Tag. 7 Pirates. Set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 22 pick up there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. This is high toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
40. Rams 31.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
For the 3-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Buccaneers 47, Rams 39.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll pick this one away.
For the Buccaneers.
This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Nixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
On the run is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
At the 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
They get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down. Gibson. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Rams.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
One more hurdle here. They've got to get the 2-point conversion to stay alive in these playoffs. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On the set.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Back. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
They'll run here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Horn now to return it. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. He'll drop to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10.
Rams use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here comes second down.
Loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our